Welcome back to MetaZoo Games Twitch. My name is Kevin, MetaZoologist for this match. We are joined by the lovely Arno, Twitch director, and of course our contestants tonight, Froztyz versus PapaJohn in this TTS match. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun. If you've been with us the entire night, I appreciate you and your existence, as it has been a good, at least a 5-hour stream, looking to clock in at 7 hours. So very nice. After this match, we will have all the first round games done, and then we'll have the quarterfinals, or at least the rest of the quarterfinals, since we have 3 quarterfinal matches to do. It's going to be awesome. So without further ado, I'll turn off my video camera. And again, thank you to our sponsor, PokeSeller.com, for sponsoring this match, and the spell books, of course. And we will do a match like so. Alright, little pre-game talk as per usual. This is a sanctioned games match. That means 20 minutes per player, 20 turns each, best of 3. You may side deck and swap cards from your main deck, from your spellbook, after the first match and third match if we may. Obviously no food, no drinks at the table, and I'm sorry, what happened to the fourth wall items over here?
We actually never spawned them because we had the same ones.
Okay. Well, clarity, I think it was the tin foil and light bulb.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 light bulbs, and then tin foil. No radios or anything else like that?
No.
No.
All right, cool. All right, and yeah, you guys had the same fourth wall items, so very nice. Obviously this is obviously it's a sanctioned game tournament, so no cheating or penalties will occur. And you may you have the right to ask for a cut after your opponent shuffles their deck. So if you may. All right, any questions?
Nope.
Perfect. Quick shuffle again. Let's call the coin flip here before we draw. Froztyz, heads or tails?
Heads.
Perfect. Arbitrary number of times. Heads. Okay, heads. So
Right.
Froztyz will go first.
Yeah, I'll draw my 7.
Froztyz, please call if you'd like to keep your hand or not.
I'll keep.
Keep. Perfect.
I'm gonna mulligan.
No worries.
Just to clarify, I do draw on my first turn, correct? I just want to make
Correct.
sure, because
Yep, you're
different
good.
card games don't.
I'll keep.
All right. On your go, Froztyz. I'll begin the time. Start.
All right.
Good luck, both of you.
Good luck, Papa.
Good luck.
All right. Draw 1 for my turn. Play a lightning aura. Fatigue it. Play a bookmark. Draw 2. And I'll pass.
Okay, I'll draw 1. Play a lightning aura. Chaos crystal. And then I will play a ding bell for 1. And pass.
All right. I will draw for my turn. Play a lightning storm. Play a lightning aura. Play another bookmark. Draw 2. Sorry, that's fatigued. And then I will fatigue that. For that.
Wait, can
and
you
then
play that? Can you play the bookmark?
oh yeah, sorry, my bad. I was thinking I still had 2. All right, pass you then. Sorry.
Okay. I will draw 1. On fatigue everything. I'll play another aura. Play a ding bell for 5. Okay, and then I will double lightning in a bottle the ding bell and attack you twice
Okay.
for 100. So then, just to be clear, I have 10 tokens as well.
Okay.
And then I'll swing at you for the other ding bell for 10. So then I'll have 11. And pass.
Okay. What am I at on health? That would be 890. Am I at?
Yeah.
Okay. Wake this up. Draw for my turn. Play another lightning orb. I'm going to play ball lightning, and I will also let's see. Play a ding bell for 1. And then I will lightning in a bottle this. Actually, wait. Yeah, lightning in a bottle that. Take out that that ding bell with the 1 counter on it, and
Okay.
pass my turn to you.
Okay. Okay, awaken all my pages.
Quick LP check of 890 for Froztyz, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, then I'm going to take one of my life counter or my ding bell counters, and I'm going to attack the ding bell.
Okay.
So that ding bell should not be destroyed since it did attack first.
Wait, ding bells attack first?
Well, your ding bell token was an attacker.
So
Yes.
So it does not get destroyed.
Oh, okay. So the ding bell's
Because-
destroyed then.
Yep. But
Okay.
do fatigue, yeah, so do fatigue that one ding bell.
Okay.
and then but this is gone.
Destroyed.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit you in the face 100 with the ding bell tokens,
Okay.
and then for another 50 with the ding bell. So 150 in total.
Okay. And then does that pass?
And then I have 16 ding bell tokens, and that is a pass.
Okay. Wake this up. Pay 25 for the aura. Draw for my turn. I'm going to play a Quetz for those 3 plus the aura from the ball lightning, and I will. Let's see. Since I have the Quetz, the lightning bulb, and the lightning storm, I'll just take out your ding bell with 5 counters, and then I will take out your chaos crystal with the ball lightning and pass.
Okay. Draw a card. Fatigue 1. Fatigue 1, play a bookmark. Okay. Then I will hit you to face for 160.
Okay.
And I pass.
Take 25 for the ball lightning. Draw 1. Put down lightning aura. So now I will play another Quetz. And as well as that, I will play trap. So like that, I'll have 1 aura left over, and then I will attack you directly with all of my pages, so 50, 90, and 90, that's 180.
Well, since both of you do have light bulbs, that's 100 briquettes because 80 plus 20, right?
Okay, then 250
Yep.
to face and packs.
Okay.
So just make sure we got 750 PapaJohn, 530 Froztyz, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right. I draw a card. Okay, so then I'm just gonna have to hit you for 160 to the face. And then then I pass my turn.
Alright, take another 25 for ball lightning. Draw one for my turn. Play a chaos, or not a chaos crystal, lightning glass, sorry. I will pay 2 for a metal man. I will put a trap under it. And then I will... Okay. If I attack your tokens, how much would one of my quets die? Does it still get hit
You
by...
only attack one token at a time.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And they have 20 life points apiece and 10 attack.
Okay. Then I'm just going to attack you directly with all of mine, so that should be 300 directly to face.
Okay, on one of the quets, I'm gonna paralyze it.
Okay.
Before it does damage.
And... Okay.
And so how much would that be?
That would be, I believe...
200.
200, yeah.
What?
Let's pause here.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, can the Twitch still hear us?
There he is.
Alright. Are we good, man?
Yep. We are good. We are back.
And then I passed to you after I did 200. So what is his he at now? He's at 550?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep. So we are going, So we are going at 550. PapaJohn, it's his turn. And 345 to Froztyz. Then I may resume.
Okay. All right. I drew a card on Fatigued. Play a Lightning Glass. And then... question. Do spells activate trap cards?
No, I don't believe
What do you
so.
mean? If you play a spell on
If
trap
I-
card? Or-
Yeah, if you played a spell onto a card that has a trap card underneath it, that does not
Unless-
activate it?
Unless there was a condition like anti-magic field, right?
Okay. All right. Then I am going to lightning bolt the other quets.
And I take 25, correct?
Yep.
That might have just killed me.
Okay. Then play a lightning storm. And then I'll hit you for 160 to the face again.
Okay. So what is that? I'm at 185. Okay.
And then you take 25 more.
Yeah. All right, and that's your turn.
Yes, it is.
All right. I'm going to wake up my stuff. This paralyze should be gone. Also take the 25 for ball lightning. Draw one for my turn. Let's see. I'm gonna fatigue one to New Year's. Put that there. I'm going to draw my 7. Okay, this is all right. I'm gonna pay 2 ball lightning. And then I will attack you directly with all of my beasties because I'm going to lightning in a bottle the ball lightning. So that should be 50, 50, 150. So that should be 250, I believe.
Yep.
And then I will also play this. Oof. I'm also going to. I think I will use this last one for this. Put that in like that. And then I'm going to paralyze just one of your tokens.
Okay.
Because I believe that I can only do one, right?
I believe so.
Okay. And then I will pass.
Okay. I draw one. I play that. You don't have anything awakened over there?
No.
Okay, so then I play power up red underneath one of my tokens.
Oh, no.
And then we're just going straight to the face.
That should be game, right?
I believe so.
All right.
That is game.
GG.
Good game.
Good game, folks. That was really good. Actually, very, very close. A lot of ends.
I was trying my hardest for you.
Oh, you got me
No, yeah.
sweating.
That was extremely close. You almost had that, man. No, couldn't win either way, to be honest. Based on those draws.
I just
You know.
didn't know how to take out those tokens. I didn't know how to deal with them, right?
It's tough. When the ding bell gets rolling, it gets rolling.
Yeah.
It's really tough, man. So, but all right, that is a win for PapaJohn, the Moon Shrew, and yeah, Froztyz is still in the game though overall, so not bad. But either of you like the side deck?
I believe I will.
Okay, Papa.
Let me check.
So how are we doing this?
How we're doing this? We're gonna pause the stream first, so we will be back after our contestants' side deck. So stay tuned. Okay, now that the stream is hopefully paused. How are we gonna do this? You will... Hey everybody! Welcome back again. My name is Kevin, metazoologist for this Sanctioned Games match. We have the lovely Arnaud, who is, of course, the stream director, and you are viewing the game through. And of course, we have the Moon True PapaJohn versus Froztyz.
You're killing me.
Fluffy. I know.
I
Gotta
love
hype
your
people up
commentary.
here. Gotta hype our crowd tonight, you know?
Oh. Dude.
Yeah. But as per usual, we have ourselves the second game of this Sanctioned Games match, round of 1 here, fighting for Kickstarter content, simple stuff these days. And last match we had PapaJohn, the Moon Shrew, take over. Or Froztyz make a comeback? We'll have to find out in a minute. But first, the coin flip. PapaJohn, heads or tails?
Turtles.
Tails. All right.
Tails never fails.
Yeah, never fails. A wise man once said that.
Damn,
Okay,
he's
so-
right.
All right. That's the way the coin flips.
All right, I'm gonna draw my 7.
Indeed, you both may draw your initial. All right.
I believe I'll keep.
I'll
Okay.
keep as well.
Okay, both keeping. PapaJohn, on your call. Good luck, both of you.
Okay, I
Good luck,
forgot
man.
to draw. Good luck to you as well. Okay. I played my aura. Play a lightning glass. Fatigue my aura to play a chibi quetz. And that will be the end of my turn.
I will draw for my turn. I will play a lightning aura. Fatigue lightning aura for a bookmark. Draw 2. I will play a lightning glass. And I will pass.
Okay. Unfatigue everything. Draw a card. I will play another lightning aura.
Yeah, counter on Chibi, please.
Chibi counter. Got you. I'll do this. I will fatigue 2 to play a Metal Man. And I will use Metal Man to attack your lightning glass. And then I will fatigue 2 more to play a Ball of Lightning. And that will be the end of my turn.
Draw 1. Play lightning aura. I will. Let's see. I'm just gonna play a ball lightning. But I will lightning in a bottle to take out your chibi quetz and pass.
Okay.
So I can get a quick LP check. Is it 1,000 still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me update my calculator.
Thank you.
Okay. I will draw a card. Unfatigue everything. Okay.
Make sure you pay the 25 for the ball lightning.
Yep. Okay, and then I will pay for Aura to play a Quetz. I'll use Quetz to take out your ball of lightning. And then I'll use lightning, or no, not yet. I'll attack you to face with Metal Man and Ball of Lightning for 75. And then I'll lightning in a bottle the Metal Man for an extra 50. So 125.
Oh, 125, sorry.
Yeah, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, I'm going to draw one. I'm gonna play this, pay for 2, and I will end my turn.
Okay. Alright, I will draw a card. Unfatigue all my pages. I'll fatigue all my aura to play another Quetz. I will use my Ball of Lightning to take out your Ding Bell. And then we both have light bulbs, so they do an extra 20 damage, right?
Yeah. So you'll do 50.
So I will attack you for 150 to face.
Okay.
And then I'll take 25 damage as well for the Ball Lightning. Forgot about that. And then that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, I'll draw one. Play a lightning storm. I will. These are up, so I will pay. I will pay 2 to take out your I'll take out your lightning glass, and then I will pass.
Okay. I'll draw a card. Unfatigue everything. Make sure I take 25 damage for the Ball of Lightning. I'll play another Ball of Lightning for 2 aura. And then I will attack you with everything to the face. So 50, 50. So for 300.
Okay.
There's just covering Ball Lightning, Metal Man, 2 quests, right?
Yeah.
Yep, there's it.
And that's your turn, right?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Draw 1, play a lightning aura, and pass.
Okay, I'll draw a card. Play a lightning aura. Fatigue everything. I will take 50 damage for that. And then everything to face.
So that's 350. Right?
350.
Okay. That's your turn, right? I just want to make sure.
Correct, yes.
Draw. And that's game because I can't play anything.
Okay. All right, good game.
Good game.
Good game, folks. That is it. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, it was a good game overall. As people know, that is the popular Quest versus Quest matchup, so can't say a whole lot over there, but it is what it is, might I say. Yeah, no, that's really good overall. Yeah.
I totally should have mulliganed inside.
Hey, it happens. It happens. Don't worry about it. But yeah, how you guys feeling? Good?
Yeah. Pretty good.
That
Yeah.
felt that last one felt a little overpowered. I'm not gonna lie.
I just wish I had mulliganed. I went with it because I had one aura in my hand, and then I had a bookmark, and I was like, maybe I'll draw into aura, so I went with it, but it didn't end up turning out like it did last game.
Yeah, I think the quick Metal Man into Crystal was kind of what did it.
Right. No, it happens for sure. And again, that was anyone's game overall. Our last game in particular, that was like a coin flip, man. if first turn advantage really helped We'll throw it
Yeah.
over. And then, yeah. But, alright. Thank you very much, man. Now, we can do two things here. We could talk about this game more. However, since we are done relatively early, PapaJohn, do you want to play your next match now?
I
talked to
gotta
Brad, and he's good to go in his next game. So it's up to you.
gotta get ready for work here. Unfortunately, I gotta be out the door by midnight, so I don't want to. And I still have to like get ready for work. Unfortunately. So.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, no worry about it. Yeah.
So if it goes for more than an hour, then I have to concede. So I'm probably gonna want to wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, we're not streaming tomorrow, but no rush. We don't want to rush anybody for this tournament, so we'll just put it off to the weekend. No problem. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we can manner, but hey, no rush overall. So no problem. But hey, let's have a little brief talk, shall we?
All
That
right.
was good. Again, that was
Sounds
overall. All right. So, well, you guys seem to be like players of Lightning versus Lightning. So, like, do you guys think the matchup is really a coin, or do you think there is more skill to it, or what people are saying?
PapaJohn, if you want to go first, you can.
Yeah. Like basically like what happened like that last game. If both players have if one player has a lightning glass in their hand and they're going first with lightning, there's almost like a 75% chance that person's going to end up winning the game. Especially if they already drew into a Quetz at some point or a Metal Man for turn 2. I basically almost had the perfect hand at the beginning of the game. But even if the other player does have a crystal, if the other person has a Metal Man, it's all over. So it does kind of feel like a coin flip in a lot of ways.
For sure. Nah, I can. Yeah, that's what it felt like for me. I feel like it really comes down to those draws and who has first turn, because that can really determine a whole lot. Froztyz, what do you think, man?
Yeah, so like at the beginning, I was skeptical at first to put down like first turn, even though, my first turn, even though I went second, I was skeptical to put down the lightning glass because I knew that he was probably gonna try and take it out because I had one more aura in my hand. If he didn't do that, I would have already had a Quetz on the board, and I probably, if I didn't know, I thought I would have had board control already. But I mean, it was smart on his half to take out the lightning glass. But I do agree with what he says. Like, I feel like the first person to play a crystal and any sort of beastie, if they can, it's kind of GG at that point, because once it's like all about aura. Once like your aura is gone, then can't really play anything. Plus, lightning's kind of an expensive deck, so
That's true. Yeah.
Because even with the 10 foil, the Metal Man's still 2, Ball Lightning is 2, and Ball Lightning isn't even... I mean, it's still pretty good because it can generate 1 aura, but like damage-wise and health-wise, still not the best. And then Quetz is by far like the best lightning beastie, in my opinion, but once again, that takes 4 if you don't use like a chibi Quetz or anything, you know what I mean? So
That's true. Let's talk about the most important card, in my opinion. It actually wasn't Quest, I think, from last game. Now, looking back at it, Froztyz, do you think you would have... I mean, the choice was this. Either you attack the tokens or you... Would you have attacked the tokens that game? Looking back at it?
So, looking back at it, I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have, because I feel like I could have lasted a couple of more turns. But at the same time, I think even if I lasted a couple of more turns, he would have eventually been able to take me out, because he was starting to get more beasties on the field. I think I probably should have at least done like 1 or 2 a turn, since I had like 4 or 5 beasties on the field at the time. So I definitely should have tried to take out some instead of doing none. But I still think that I made an okay decision in the in like that moment. So I don't know. It's definitely the ding bell tokens do get a little overwhelming, especially since they don't stack. They're all like individuals. So
That's true. And correct me if I'm wrong, PapaJohn, but you seemed a little bit aura dreaded, like after the crystal was gone. Am I wrong? Or
Are we talking about the first game?
yeah, first game, yeah.
Yeah, the first game. Oh yeah, I had not. I literally had nothing but those ding bell tokens, and that's what brought me to victory. And then the New Year's beginning, or not? Yeah, the New Year's beginning brought me a power up red, which was very, very strong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
I was completely drained at that point.
right. That did it seem like, and that's a good question to bring up. Yeah, the strongest tokens. Like, man, like it's hard to say though, because not only did it come token draw, but also came down to like the New Year's in the beginning, like what you both pulled at that time.
yeah,
Because that game could have easily went through either or that first match. But you know, it happens, you know.
yeah.
Overall.
I totally at the start of the second game I was like I definitely should probably mulligan because I was taking such a risk with one aura in my hand, but I had the bookmark, so I was like I'll try to go with it. But like I feel like with a forest deck maybe you're able to do that, but with lightning, since the cost is so high, you know what I mean, you gotta try and have at least maybe two in your hand to start.
That's fair. All right, let's look at this Twitch chat here. Got some conversation going on about Light Flame. I think that's a hot matchup going on right now. No pun intended, but it is a hot matchup that people about. Which I don't think we've had a Lightning Flame matchup, have we? I've done all the games so far, but I don't think we've had any, right?
I don't think so. I think the only one I've seen was I saw wasn't it a mirror match, lava match yesterday, or a fire match?
Something like that.
It was 2
Yeah.
days ago, maybe. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, CTF did bring up that. Well, let's look what we got. We got... Or no, can you get up this bracket real fast on screen? Yeah. I'll DM it to you real fast, actually. So we can see who we got coming up next. So far in the bracket, we have done every single we've seen every person's deck but Utopia. Utopia is the one we haven't seen, so we don't know. I honestly, like, I don't know what Utopia has going on. So Utopia may have the dark horse here. You don't know what they have, but you know, looking back at it, we do have some flames still in the metagame. Delver's running to flame, Echo X runs to flame, and this is all public info, right? It's based on previous matches going on here. So flame is going to make semifinals for sure with Echo, right? Peaceful did ran a forest deck, seems like. I think Mark Hanner on lightning, so we're gonna have a forest lightning matchup, and we're gonna have a lightning versus lightning matchup with Brad and PapaJohn as well. So that's gonna be interesting as well.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to Utopia. What does Utopia have? Is it flame, lightning, forest? We'll have to see. But it's a 50-50 chance for Echo to be up against a lightning deck or a forest deck. You know, so it's gonna be interesting. Seeing the Markander water earth. We'll have to see.
Or sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm not gonna lie, I have not faced anything but forest decks and dark decks for the past like 2 weeks. So being able to, this is my first time playing a mirror match of a lightning deck, and I've never played against a fire deck before. I don't even know what Lava Bear does. I don't know the rulings behind all the Lava Bear stuff that got put in the other day before the tournament started. Like, I have no idea for the matchup. Like,
oh, you can bring a volcano to the table now. Sweet.
Yeah, as current ruling as is. I mean, it may change in the future, but keeps things interesting. I'll tell you that with that call so far.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, or no, it should be the updated one. I DM'd it to you, I think, but that one has the win with all the matchups going on. But yeah, so I mean, so right now we have 2 guarantees. Like Flame has 2 guarantees with Echo and Delver to hit the finals. So, seeing what the chat says, what do you folks think? Do you think that Flame is gonna, beat Lightning in a matchup? Do you think it's gonna be swingy as usual?
I won't speak like I just said because I have no idea. But PapaJohn,
Yeah, speculation,
if you
right?
know, I have no idea.
I don't really know what's gonna come of these decks. I still think at the end of the day.
Yeah, true. And sorry, PBR Daddy, Delver is in the semifinal, but Flame has a 50-50 shot. Well, I don't know. Like, Flame still has, 2 shots in total to make it to the finals, because 2 people are playing it for sure this tournament. So, we're going to have to see, right? I mean, and looking at the bracket here, let me just see the bracket again. We got 2 Flame decks. Forest? People say it's Forest. Oh, actually, Forest is a dark horse, right? Because if I recall, it's 2 Flame for sure. 3 Lightnings. I think Peaceful's the only Forest right now. So Forest is right now. But if you saw Peaceful's game, man, Forest can still wreck. Forest can still wreck.
That was
the Gumbaroo bounce back is what's really, really strong.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it doesn't matter if a Flame deck counters Forest. If your cards are just getting bounced back to your hand, you never get to deal damage with them.
Yeah. I absolutely dread Forest decks because whenever I play them, it's either against Marchander or somebody that knows what they're doing. So when I play, it's literally 3 turns and I'm dead.
Can be. Or, in the case of a Forest Lightning matchup, which I bring it up again because Peaceful and Markander, that's going to be a Forest Lightning matchup. We saw what happened with PBR Daddy and Marzora's Mirage, where it can be either really quick or it can be a long haul. It seems like Forest really has to climb its way up a little bit. Not saying it's, it can be 50-50. Is it 1/3 of the time Forest sweeps, 1/3 of the time Lightning will sweep, and a third of the time it's going to be a fight, a real hard fight for both sides.
Yeah.
And, Forest, depending on what Peaceful has, if he was running a Lizardman Escape or a Swamp, if he was running some stuff like that can hard counter Forest, hard counter Lightning, it can swing the tide. But we haven't seen a lot of Lizardmen in the metagame. I think Majora ran one, right?
Yeah.
Once. He did one run in his games. But who knows, right? These cards can swing the game for Forest.
Yeah.
The problem is people are still hyped up on Gumbaroo and Rope. Poison Arrow counters the heck out of Ball Lightning, right?
Yeah.
Not looking at cards like Thorn Whip. They're not looking at cards like Lizardman. And people are especially looking at cards like Balancing Beam. Peaceful especially is in this contender spot because his Balancing Beam could one-shot a Quetz against the whole competition. So a 2-aura spell, one-shotting a Quetz, arguably better than a Morpheus like Majora ran. Because that destruction is much better than a straight up a sleep which you can counter, right?
Yeah.
So
we'll
see.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm sure a lot of people have done this, but the other day I was playing a lot against Morpheus, and I was running my Quetz deck, and I ended up having to use a lot of lightning bolts on my own Quetz to try and regain board control. As weird as that sounds, it was basically I was using, what is it called? I think it's called Water Gun. That spell to wake up.
Yeah.
So.
Water Gun's really good. Shot, arguably the best ways to counter Morpheus counter. But, I thought, in my opinion, I thought we would see a lot of Spirit coming in, playing this Morpheus hard counter and Quetz. We all saw it. Quetz was at its knees versus Morpheus. 3 Quetzes on the field.
Yeah.
Could not do it. And even if you woke it up with Lightning Bolt, that's still a Lightning Bolt wasted on the Quetz to open it up.
And then Gumbaroo just bounces it back once it wakes up.
Yeah,
I was waiting for that.
It's scary, right? But I mean, if you ask me, I think the MVP of Force is honestly Lightning the Bottle. Without Lightning the Bottle, there's no tempo big game Yeah, I'm still getting used to the mic. Mic is still pretty new. Um, yeah, overall. What else is I to talk about here? The lightning flame a little bit, that kind of stuff. Jeez, what's?
I mean, we talk about the card essentials for every single deck. I mean, basically, it seems like every single deck in the game has to run at least one lightning in a bottle, power up red, and New Year's beginnings. It seems like you can't really run decks without those things and still be competitive.
That's true. I mean, a little bit. It's hard to. Yeah, can't say. I mean, the threat of either of them, right? We saw. If you want us to call Power Up Red how good that card is, look at the game with Bruins. He ran Power Up Red Cosmic Penguin. That thing, Space Penguin rather. That thing just straight up like wrecked havoc. You know,
Yeah.
160 LP beastie with 110 damage. Like that's hard to deal with, right? But 2 aura. So, right. So it really depends. But well, ironically though, Lightning is arguably the best deck in the metagame if you're looking at the stats for it right now. If they don't have to run a lot of Lightning in the bottles. In fact, I think running Lightning in the bottles, too many of them can be bad for Lightning because it's not really a required card. You look at Quets, you look at stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think ironically, Lightning in a bottle is meant for every other aura other than Lightning.
Other than Lightning, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
I think the only time that we used Lightning that game was one, I was super desperate, so I think I Lightning in a bottle one of my ball Lightnings just to try and take something out. But then also just for doing extra damage. Like we don't really use it the same way as like Forest does for like convert stuff like that. So
not sure. Oh, sorry, Arno. It's still Brad Stash versus Majora in the Twitch thing.
Oh.
in the Twitch title. You're good.
No.
You're good. Happens. Yeah, I mean, those are some good words you guys said. I mean, Lightning in the bottle. A little bit for every other ore type. Well, I think potions are probably one of the most underrated games because there's so much potential for them. There's 0 aura cards, so really, by default, they're always 0 aura. That's what a potion is. So you can put potions in any deck. Yeah. So it's going to be crazy to think what kind of potions we're going to see in Nightfall and UFO and Wilderness, and what kind of utility we're going to see for other aura types, right?
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be a specific thing to this set for the 0. Maybe they might come out with any more 0.
I think it might. Reasons. I think it might still be 0, and the reason why is if rulebook potions are 0 aura. That's part of the idea.
Oh no.
Utility. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, though.
Like Chaos Potion.
A Chaos Potion. Chaos Potion's awesome. I mean, it's one of those cards. It's not that Chaos Potion.
But it costs one. Doesn't it?
No, it costs nothing.
It costs nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think with Chaos Potion, it's like, it's not that it's a bad card. I mean, by default, it's a 20 damage buff. It's not that it's bad, it's that there's other options that are better for a lot of decks. Like, that's really what it comes down to. But we saw it with some particular decks. Like, some decks like Cosmic running Proton Beam and Chaos Potion like Bruins did, right? We saw some good combos there. Like, in some combos, you want to run the Chaos Potion, right? And arguably, a little tip for a lot in the future, like I think people are going to run Chaos Potion as a little bit of a splash in Forest decks. Because since the Travel Boost nerfs came out to Travel Boost, Forest needs a little bit of help taking out those crystals, right? Even a rope rat right now can't handle like a chaos crystal as it is. But well, to be fair, Chaos Potion can't help versus Chaos Crystal because it is neutral, and Chaos Potion only works on beasties. But it could help versus like Lightning Glass against it. Could help versus other kind of stuff. So keep that in mind for you folks out there. Chaos Potion is still very good. But yeah, definitely a lot less Forest than I thought would occur this tournament. I thought we'll see Forest more, especially since Brad was the Forest winner. But people are into the lightning hype and the flame hype right now.
Yeah, I think the volcano might have changed that.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
I have been having nightmares of forest decks. I'm not kidding. I swear that's really been the only thing I've played the past 2 weeks. I've literally been just getting destroyed game after game by it. I've learned now though, to use more paralyze stuff like that, because the paralyze removing the entire text of a card is that is insane to me.
Paralyze is good, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say. Paralyze is good. And yeah, Paralyze is good. The only comparable card is Ice Path. And if only Frost was just better as a whole, but it's not. It's okay. Frost is still not bad. Frost almost won Mandel. That was a great deck Mandel ran. If he's still here in the chat, that was still a great deck he ran.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been awesome to see what that deck would have done versus Lightning. If only we saw Mandel face off versus Lightning, that would have been interesting. It's alright though, as a whole. But yeah, I think I'm excited to see people running Frost, Lightning maybe. I know Monkey wanted to run that, not not this tournament, but in general,
Does it Frost last 2 turns? Or the freezing or whatever?
Icy spell?
Yeah, don't they last 2 turns instead of 1?
It lasts 2 turns. Yeah, it's pretty similar to a paralyze, but in my opinion, from being frozen is a lot weaker than paralyze as a base. As a base right now as it is. The thing is, though, frozen can last more turns than paralyze. You look at Icy Storm, that thing can last 6 turns, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So 3 turns of you doing nothing, really? That's you can do a lot in 3 turns, for yourself.
Yeah.
6 turns total, right? So we'll have to see. Yeah.
I played somebody I think it was a couple weeks ago that they ran a forest deck, and that Icy Path card completely just destroyed. I would get a great board control ready, and then it would one Quetz would be gone or something like that. It would just be I don't know, I would lose my control, because just the power of being able to reflect the damage. I don't know if anybody here plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Weird comparison, but same thing with the mirror cards. It can completely destroy and reverse an entire push. You know what I mean?
It's like a magic cylinder if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically. Yeah, that's what it is. It's complete reverse, and especially with Lava Bear being meta, imagine reversing 150 damage to your face to them. Yeah. That's big. That's big. The way Ice Torp puts it is that Frost needs a win con. Frost does have win cons. It does, specifically with Snow Snake. It's just a lot harder to pull off, in comparison. And at the moment, Snow Snakes kind of get hampered by fireballs. Snow Snakes are similar to Tribal Boost. They just need numbers for it to work. But you need consistent numbers. If you only have 3 Snow Snakes on the board, you're dealing 105 damage per turn. They have 1 Quetzal with a light bulb, that's 90 damage a turn. I mean, if I have 1 Lava Bear, that's 150 damage a turn.
Yeah.
If you look at it that way, wow, Then again,
I just had an idea for a deck.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, all crystals and all neutral aura cards. Every single crystal in the game into a deck, and then you do neutral aura cards and try to play Snallygaster.
For sure.
I don't know where that just came from, but I'm using it. I'm gonna try it.
Potentially, yeah. Well, one last big question for you guys: Do you folks like the meta game more now?
Yes, just like I said, just because of the fact, like I said, I'm the nightmares of the forest. It's kind of dying down now more, so a little less annoying to. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be mean, but it can be a little annoying. You know what I mean? Because I feel like 3 turns in, they got 15 beasties on the board and don't know what to do.
Right.
Yeah, for me with the forest deck, it's all about trying to figure out what to kill first, and you can't kill enough of them. And then like you have to like do like these crazy calculations inside your head of what to kill first, because if you don't do it right, then you just get bounced back and you lose everything. All
Yeah.
your momentum's gone.
And then same thing with that, but like for me, I'm still having a difficult time knowing when to attack the caster directly, or if I'm trying to take out and get board control back. You know what I mean? So that can be annoying too.
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest questions, right? Like, do I go for face, or do I go for the board?
Yeah.
You know, like
Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, that's it. That's it. You know.
I just have one question for everybody, even the Twitch. What is everybody looking forward to the most for deck-wise? Like, personally, I can't wait to make a dark deck when more cards come out for it. But, like, what is everybody else thinking? Do more people want to see more forest stuff? Or, like you were talking about,
Like,
more, like,
sorry,
frost cards?
Sorry, for Nightfall or for just this tournament or next tournament?
I just mean in general for like the new expansions coming out. What are the decks that people want to see to make the most, like frost decks, dark decks? Because I feel like you said earlier, frost doesn't get very much. Same thing with dark. Spirit somewhat gets some, but I don't know.
Well, the dark is interesting because dark and we don't see a lot of dark. Very interesting point, right?
Yeah.
If you're asking me, I want to see everything. Like, I want to see, yeah. Like, I want to see. I personally want to see, like, literally, it should be like this: that if someone were to roll a 10-sided dice of just the aura types, 2 dice, and you ran both like dice, you can get a random like dual aura combo, and it would work. 3 maybe stretching it, but 2, I think that's fair. And that's already like 70 plus deck combinations you can do, right? And that includes monotypes too, like monotypes being viable and dual types being viable, like as it is. That's what I want to see. I want to see a meta game where people are finding new things that designers didn't find, and that would try new things. And it's like an ebb and flow. Like, you know, Flame is meta one tournament, then it's Frost, and it's Water, and these people are trying to balance each other out like an ecosystem. That's what I want to see, you know. So I want to see everyone be lifted up. You know, I don't want to see Lightning or Forest get nerfed to the ground. You know, have bad cards. But I want to see Lightning and Forest find different roles. What about Lightning being more support? What about Forest being more control? Right, more mid range. Right, that's what I want to see more. There's more different stuff in that sense, and you know, everyone is being uplifted while keeping the same archetypes viable, right? It would be nice to see a couple more tribal boosts for us, you know. I don't mind it. And it would be cool to see more lightning birds than like Vaquets, you know.
Yeah.
You know, as long as everyone else can be uplifted and the means are there for the counters, you know. That's what I want to see, you know.
I think that'll happen with those if the release decks have new cards inside of them, or first edition has more cards. I think if Earth Aura, I think if that gets a boost, then we'll see like a cycle like into the climate where the countering will happen more, because then Lightning will have a counter to it as well. Because Forest is kind of getting its counter with Flame right now, but once the Earth comes in to counter the Lightning decks, then everybody has to rethink what they're going to bring to the table.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a lot more more risky, right? Like, do you like you could run mono forest for consistency, like Pete's running, and it works very well. But then there comes the risk. Like, if you run a mono forest, I could get screwed over by a flame. And then if I run flame, I can get screwed over by water, right? So then, you know, you have to make a choice. Do I be risky and go for high risk, high reward, or do I want to be more consistent? And the more consistent decks in this game, man, are dual aura type decks. This is the fact. And if we're looking at aura type advantage wise, moment, not really so. We have seen like mono forest beat flame, earth, you know, and we've seen you know, mono lightning just stand up to a lot of the metagame. we haven't seen Earth really destroy lightning, and I think it's because most people aren't playing Earth. But if you've ever played with Rock Rain versus Lightning, dude, Rock Rain destroys Lightning. Rock Rain destroys Quets, and you got 6 of them in the deck, right? You can have 6 of them in the deck. So
And you got Cactus Cat.
and you got Cactus Cat, baby. Cactus Cat counters like a lot of these Tribal Boost beasties, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, but as Ice Tor 7 puts it, Earth is really slow, as it is. That may change though. We'll have to see what happens in fall. We'll have to see what happens in Wilderness and UFO, right? Like what kind of support will be given to these aura types to make them transcend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
know?
Well, I think probably no one agrees with me, but I want to see Light get some more love.
Light, yes, light,
Yes, please.
light, and
Make it
like
valuable.
and I was saying before, man. I mean, every aura, including light, gets uplifted. People love light in the chat. I mean, it's our nose, Victor.
It's
been
Yeah.
Aura.
Yeah, I want to see light. I see if light gets some love, get some good old loving. It's a little it's be a thing. People in the chat also love Spirit a lot. Actually, Spirit is a good one. I'm a big fan of Spirit. Walking Sam, Morpheus. I love that stuff. Overall,
When I got into the game, like I said, with me wanting to make a dark deck, my deck I wanted to make like automatically was a Mothman deck, but after seeing like the meta at the time, I went completely different and just went straight with like lightning. But I'm hoping to make like a mono dark, or like you said, mixing the two maybe. Hopefully soon, with the Nightfall expansion, or the other things to come. So I'm just looking forward to the future in general.
Yeah, I concur, man. It's crazy. How about John? What you think, man? What you want to see?
Yeah, for me, it really is the Earth, like aura. Like I just want to see that come in the game because right now there's a lot of lightning. Everybody knows it because it's just Quetz is so strong. But if you're able to bring that Earth aura to the table and control it, then people might stop taking it so much, might consider other decks at that point.
Right.
And I'm also looking forward to like almost like dual lands like in Magic, like coming to the game, so that way it makes it more viable to have dual aura decks as well.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the other post-game conversation. There's some sample cards, some sample artifacts that allow you to either get one aura or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true, and that can change the game really, like as a whole.
Yeah.
I think it will. I think that'll be. And I think once like those come out, there's gonna have to be a limit on like the amount of crystals and dual like or dual like ability auras that you can have in a deck at that point, because I think that's gonna make things crazy as far as what you can bring into it. Because if you can probably make triple aura decks at that point, and then half of what you bring will be those dual aura cards, and then crystals.
Right.
Which basically means like on like turn 3, you could have like 8 aura.
Mm-hmm.
Right
you
on.
could have 8 aura, yeah.
Which would be very, very strong.
It's insane, man. Insane.
I just I just want to say I just hope that the meta doesn't change like so drastically, like it does in other card games. Like they release sets nonstop, and it feels like the meta is constantly changing. I know it'll be refreshing if you do that, but it feels like I don't know, it's way more tedious because then you gotta go out and get more stuff, and I feel like decks sometimes become obsolete entirely that way. So I don't know. I guess that's just me, but
well, how about this? Would it feel bad? Would it feel better if the decks that do come out, and the decks that are still here, are still viable?
I mean, I would hope so, but like looking back at like old or not old, but card games that are out now, you look back at just, let's say, for example, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! The original cards are like complete garbage. Nobody uses those anymore. Everybody's just doing like side deck XYZ summons, stuff like that. And I feel like you see videos on YouTube all the time that are like best decks for this meta, whatever, and it's like literally 2 months apart from each other. Like, feels like it's constantly changing. So if stuff is able to be viable from right now as like the base set, that would be awesome. You know what I mean? Because then I feel like. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, man. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it would be even cooler too because I don't know, maybe it would make cards from base set even more rare if people are trying to play them in current decks maybe 5-10 years down the road. That would be even cooler too.
Right. I mean, well, you raised two different points, so I want to clarify. So you brought up 2 points. You brought up one, you don't want to see cards from base set be out of flavor, right?
Yeah.
On the other hand, you don't want to see the decks be out of flavor as well?
So wait, what do you mean by out of flavor? Like stuff go
right, so I mean like
a lot?
Well, I'm saying like, right now we have like a few metagame decks. We got Flame, Mono Force, Mono Lightning. Do you want to see those not go out of flavor? Or do you just not want to see the cards like Quetz and Gumru go out of flavor?
The cards. Sorry, I should have clarified that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that a lot. For me, I'm fine with a little power creep if that power creep is done towards the aura types and the cards that need it, right? Like more cards that work with Earthquake, more cards that work with like Water Gun, right? More cards that work, I'm not saying specific cards towards Earthquake and Water Gun. I mean cards that are flexible but do help Water Gun, do help Earthquake, do help, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's what I mean. But like,
I gotcha.
But I mean, it would be cool that if 10 years from now, MetaZoo is still here, when MetaZoo is still here, that when MetaZoo is still here 10 years from now, we see Forest Tribal still be a thing.
Yeah.
Gumru still be fun, and Rope Ride still be good and fun, along with other helpers, right? Other fearsome, other stuff like that to help them out, That would be cool, right? Like, I think, along with, Light Spirit, right? I don't know. Like, being a thing,
Yeah, they do. I do feel bad for those decks because they do have so little cards right now. Like,
yeah, I mean, 11 cards in Light, 11 cards in.
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
Even just Cosmic only has 11 too.
I think there might be something with the release decks that actually balance that out. I think that's kind of what the intention of it was. Because I don't think Mike expected it to blow up like this early, where everybody's like fighting each other for cards right now. I think he just expected it to be like a small little scene until the release day, that was supposed to be like the big release. But everybody's already excited at this point and trying to play the game. For a small number of us are trying to play the game like as of now, but getting those extra cards would be huge. Oh yeah, and it'll pick up a lot more once I leave in time. Definitely. And I keep thinking with more card support from Night, assuming it's done well, that we will have everything people want, more or less. And I mean, I'm hoping that cards like Earthquake and Morpheus that people don't like, or Morpheus, people like Morpheus. Remember what cards people don't like a whole. Like those cards people gonna want from Nightfall, people gonna want them back, right? And that brings a healthy game, right? Healthy game as a whole. So that's nice. Someone said something here. Oh, nostalgia collectibles, Emilio. I think Chaparral might be good against Mountain Quets. Well, Chaparral, if you don't know, Chaparral is a name for the deck I made. One of them that's Earth Forest, and that deck slaps. If you haven't played Earth Forest, it slaps. It's good. Like 300 damage a turn slaps.
Oh, actually?
Oh god. Win by turn 5 slap. I won by turn 5 with it. I had the math done. Like, it slaps hard. Cactus Cat, Desert Out, with Gumroos and stuff, that's a pain, dude.
Yeah.
So Forest, Earth slaps. Why haven't we seen it a lot? This is the metagame, flavor of the month at the same time. But it's, I've played my fair amount of Mono Forest, and I've played my fair amount of Chaparral. They're both very different. if I have to put it simply, I think it's like this. I do think Chaparral, in my opinion, is a bit better in a metagame versus Lightning as a whole. Because you do have access to Rock Rain, and Cactus Cat hits like a truck versus other casters.
Yeah.
It also ignores things like lightning bolt damage. That's not bad. And Tripodero isn't bad in the first place either for that. However, I do think Forest is more consistent. Just because Forest is a mono aura deck, it does have more consistency versus Chaparral.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like, you could run Chap, and Chap is good. Like, if you do a pound for pound, like Chaparral does more damage potentially. Like, then because Cactus Attack hits hard, and Chaparral also counters Flame to a degree because you got Earth. It also counters Mono Forest to a degree because Cactus Cat even counters other Tribal Beasties. So that's really, really important to know. But in a meta game, just Force is more consistent to run as a whole. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I could be wrong. I think if people run Chaparral more, the game of Force will change a lot. People realize, dang, this is pretty good, and this is how I can balance my Lightning Flame counter needs versus my Forest needs to see it ran. And like I was saying beforehand, yesterday, Forest Water, not bad as well. If you haven't played that, Sasquatch Draw with Growth, man, drawing a Growth with the Sasquatch power, that's pretty fun, man. Even Bigfoot, Bigfoot's very nice, to run. And you can't counter a Bigfoot with Lightning. You literally can't. You have to take out the Forest.
Yeah.
And you can't do it. So, what are you gonna do? Can't do anything. So, I've talked a lot, guys. Any other thoughts in your mind?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think that's it.
I think I got it all out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. How about you, Arno? You all Light to be good?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully, Light gets brought up. I concur. So
I do want to see Sam played more though, because Sam his art is so cool. That would be awesome. But
he's the face of the game, literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
And it's not that Sam is bad. It's just that Light
is bad.
Arguably, arguably. So we'll see. And as Mark Cantor says, 5 Liab, Samson Claire. And that sounds fun. You just destroy somebody's hand with Samson Claire. So that's gonna be fun to pull off. In a point, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah,
I think it's a good time. Oh, good.
cards in general.
More light cards.
Just
Yeah.
makes more cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, more everything. So yeah. All right, I think that's a good stop to wrap up our esports discussion tonight. So
Sounds good.
sounds good. All right, thank you again, straight up to everyone for watching tonight. My pleasure, and thank you for the patience as well. I know that ruling with Brad's big, the draw ruling, but hopefully it was unfairly, and we have good precedent for the future on draws and the like. Thank you again to Froztyz and PapaJohn for talking. Thank you to lovely Arno for streaming as usual and putting up the cards in bracket on the
GGs
screen.
again, man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, all played, GG. And thank you again to Pokey Seller!
Pokey Seller, let's go.
Pokey Seller.
I love the shameless plug. Yeah.
I do. Yes, plug. Pokey Seller. Let's go. Buying, giving the spell books and all stuff like that. That's awesome. PokeySeller.com. So for all that.
Number
And
1 star,
yeah.
baby.
That's right. Let's go. I think that's it. Well, until then, thank you for coming. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be healthy. Catch you next time. See ya.